I'm still here. A lot's changed. I'm 21 now. How's it going there? It's Charlie. You ready for another drop in the bucket? Because I know I sure am. I have been waiting for a fat minute, actually, to make another movie review. Yeah, I may look a bit different now. A few things have changed. I shaved. I still have the mustache, but nothing else. That's not why you're watching this video. You want to hear what my stupid opinions are. Well, you're sure going to get them. Today, I'm discussing a movie I've wanted to talk about for a long time. What movie would that be? Well, Final Destination. The only one worth ever seeing. The only Final Destination movie that wasn't written by a bunch of money-hungry jackasses high off their own farts trying to drive a series into the ground because all they know is how to live in the land of jelly and breadstick people. A Final Destination takes place starting off with a plane crash leading on to a sole survivor who predicted the entire thing was going to happen. Now, he's able to convince a few people to get off the plane with him, and as a result, they don't die when the plane goes boom. But death comes for them one at a time and picks them off one after the other in a bunch of progressively more brutal and terrifying ways. Now, what does this movie do right? Well, a lot. Its pacing's pretty good. Some reasonable time now, just shy of 2 hours long, and not that bad of a watch. I found myself enjoying it a lot. You're definitely feel engaged. The plot goes at a good speed. You don't feel like you're getting slowed down. Special effects for 2000 are freaking phenomenal. They are very good practical and CGI effects. Predominantly practical, which makes it a very fun and endearing movie. The movie does have characters, and it actually spends time developing these characters, which is really good. It's always nice when a horror movie actually takes a few minutes to go out of its measly way to make the characters feel like real human beings and not just cannon fodder for the inevitable death machine that's going to be rolling through in the next 2 hours. The movie does have some shortcomings. There's a few horror movie tropes, as they say. There's a few gaffes in logic, which, most horror movies suffer from. But all in all, it is an interesting watch. The movie does have certain scenes that defy physics a little bit. To give you an example, during the plane crash, the plane suddenly finds itself pitching down in a nosedive, and everything goes flying forward as it's in free fall. Well, anybody who took middle school physics would know that things go flying back when that happens, not forward, but it's a movie. You can let that go, and I'm not one of those nitpicky film critic yahoos who are going to nitpick every single minor inconsistency because it doesn't match with their world view. It's a horror movie. I watch it to be entertained. I watch a horror movie for 3 reasons. 1, to watch people die. 2, to watch people die in creative ways. And 3, for the story to find a way to give you some sense that you might have a happy ending, or at the very least, a satisfying ending. And Final Destination delivers. In a lot of the sequels, it pretty much has the same message. Everybody dies. All of them. They all die. All of them. Final Destination 1, you actually get a couple survivors. And standalone, it's phenomenal. One of my favorite horror movies. In a series, it gets progressively worse. If you like horror movie, well, go ahead and see it. And if you don't like horror movie, well, you're probably like my parents, which, funnily enough, back when this movie came out in good old 2000, they went to go watch it with my older brother. And they were going to watch it together, and then last minute he dipped out and went off with his friends, leaving my 2 middle-aged parents to watch this teenage horror movie by themselves, and they lasted about 20 minutes and left the theater. I, on the other hand, was the perfect age demographic when I saw this movie for the first time, and hell, I'm still probably the right demographic for it. Would I recommend it if you're a horror movie buff? You bet I would. Would I recommend it if you have a soft stomach? Yes. It'll harden you up. Put hair in your chest. Get your bones a little thicker. Watch it. I'm Charlie, and my opinion is just a drop in the bucket. Have a good one.